His coaching CV is very enviable. He is one of the most respected foreign coach India has ever witnessed. With me, Mr. Lopez Habas.
Hello.
My first question. In last couple of years, almost 10 years, you have witnessed and you are accustomed with Indian football. How do you rate Indian football in international standard?
Now, from the 24 in the starting to the ISL until now, I think that there are a lot of difference between this first season and the last season in ISL. I don't know actually what is the level to the ISL, the I League, but I understand. Okay, but I think the Indian football improved in the physical concept, about whole in physical concept, in the professionality of the player. It's very important. Now in the first season, the players are not professional, and actually the players are professional in all teams. Sometimes there is case and no good professional, but normally 100% is very good professional. This is the difference. Evidently, it's coming international coach, it's coming another tendency, another ideas, and this is very good for the Indian football.
You coached in Europe, you coached in Latin America, in Bolivia, and now for last 10 years, you have a very successful stint as a coach in Indian football. Three pattern, Latin America, Europe, and in India. How do you rate in Indian football?
Maybe Indian is more near to South America, because in South America the children play on the street, and in Europe actually only play in the academies. This is big difference for me, because the idea, what is my idea about football in India, for example? You allow the player, the young player, play in the street, but after that, the next pass you have to have very good facility in the academies. This is the ideal, because the talent, normally the talent emerges through the street. And because you train all time from the first day of the player, of the young player, you have robot player. Only you have to play 2 touches. You have to play 2 touches. You have to do 2 passes. In the street, you cannot play 2 touches because you have the irregular, not regular pitch. The conditions are not good. But Euros is absolutely different. It's 100% professional. Every aspect structured for the first day. For example, in Spain, it's for me the country with best academies in the world and the best coach in the grassroots. India, in my opinion, had to give the next step, because it's absolutely necessary to have good facility for the young player. Absolutely.
So this street football is there. That means that it's very interesting that Indian football, you are getting similarities with Latin American football. The love of football is there, but there is no structure like Europe. No big academies are coming up. So what is your belief that what should Indian football do to uplift in the Indian football in the second stage?
The facility have to be very, very important, because the player know what is the performance of one professional player. This is now the player actually in India. But now we need in the next generation to find the best possibility to train in the high level, to good facility, everything. It's not a topic. It's not topic for me. It's very, very important. After that, you have to the performance to the coach. The performance to the coach has to be parallel the same. Because no good facility for the young player, and the coaches. The coaches no good formation for training in the high level. No, it's parallel one thing another thing.
And technically and physical strength wise, are Indian players good in standard?
India had evidently good players. I think, in my opinion, in my personal opinion, India need compete in the national team, for example, in my opinion, with opponent with more level, because from the 2010, and actually I am looking for the matches, the Indian national team again, Nepal, Bhutan, Lebanon, with all my respect for this country. But India need one step more. Yeah? Okay, maybe we lose the match, but we want to compete against Germany, against Argentina, because I know now what is my level.
Yeah.
Understand? If you don't compete with this team, you don't know what is the level actually, really, no? For me, that's an idea. I remember when I trained the Bolivian national team and classified for the World Cup, USA 94, play against Greece, Island, Cameroon, Argentina, Brazil. You understand what is your actual level, no? And the problem here for me is the Indian no compete against a superior team, only same or similar.
So your suggestion is Indian national team, by Indian football, should compete with superior international teams, teams like Germany, teams like Portugal, teams like Argentina. So that will give you more experience, and you can highly understand what are the differences, where we should more concentrate in facilities, and what are the major drawbacks.
You can learn more than one bit than one victory sometimes.
Let's come back to the I-League and Indian ISL, this format. So you have a very successful career in ISL. So you must have some good offer from ISL club this year too. So why did you choose to coach an I-League team?
I have very clear one thing. I am the one club love me, and Intercastle love me from the first day. It's a big history, but a small history. He talked with me, the coach. We had one big project. We had the idea to train the team. This is the facility for you. This is the project. This is the time. This is the etc. 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 I prefer one possibility real possibility for me, and big possibility in the hair. Understand? Maybe I had the opportunity to train another club on the ISL. I had two options to train, but I prefer the ISL because maybe it's the last step in my career. I want to be calm. No calm in the score, because the score all time you have to win. But for that, I choose ISL. I-League.
What is your target for Intercastle?
Evidently, win every day.
Berlanga skips past the keeper. It was a wait of time, and Domingo Berlanga announces his arrival.
You win every day, you have the possibility to win the league, no?
So you want to win every match?
Yeah, because it has to be the idea with my player. It's now and here. Football and life is now and here. We have to win the next match. As you win the next match, you have option to win another match.
You must be a very tough coach.
Yeah, it's every day is match to match.
You have coached in the last couple of years very, very big names in Indian football. Now this year you are coaching Intercastle in I-League. So what are the major differences between the players between I-League and ISL?
Normally, obviously, there are some differences, but not in the physical, but maybe yes in the tactical, and technical. Because normally, when you have one player, good player in the I-League, the team of ISL sign it immediately, and you need every time in the I-League more young players for continue the process. Understand? Maybe this is the process, and also también the facility, because the pitch, not all pitches are in good condition, and you need in second division, now is I-League, the best condition for playing.
This time Edmund has won the battle against Stephen Akua, finds Domingo Berlanga, this should be two! Ecstasy for Intercastle!
challenge is more in I-League or challenge is more in ISL?
I think now it's more challenging in I-League. It's more for me because I have good, fantastic illusion for winning in this competition also. But I respect evidently all the rest of the teams. It will be very difficult to win only one match, not all matches.
The relationship with the players.
My relationship.
Yeah, you have introduced Kauko in this team, and all the players, they are very respectful to you, and they are very gaga over you.
Football now, the coach have to be more coaching than trainer, because you have to understand the player, you have to understand the person first, and after that you have to understand the collective, you have to understand the football. But first you have to understand the person. I had one thing before this. I was a professional player. I understand what is the philosophy to the player, and above all, you can talk when one player with all players the same. If one player needs one conversation, another player needs no conversation, and etc. You have to measure what is the behavior with one player or another player. But normally, I want to be one people more in the squad, no different people. No, obviously the players know that the coach is Antonio Habas, but when I am with the pitch, I try to be one more.
So any special player this year for watch out in your team?
I don't like to talk about the individual process, but now we have to improve every day, improve every day, because the player learn to win. The more difficult in football is one thing, learning to win, because you can play for winning, but it's not the same win one match that win every day. And you have to introduce the mentality to win every day, but not win every day in the matches, win every day in the training session. The first thing one player has to do is compete with himself, yourself.
Your advice to make Indian football a major power in international level. What is your advice?
This is a process, big process, not a small process. India needs 20 years maybe to have option to accept one big final championship, maybe Asian Cup or I don't know, or World Cup, because the more important in India now for me, because the materia prima, I don't know what is materia prima, prime, I don't know. You have the bus have the player, the people. You have people, you have condition, because the Indian footballer is strong, is disciplined, is a lot of attention in the tactical process. He have good condition for training every day for suffering every day. No, never the Indian players say, no, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do, no. It's all time, yes, coach, yes, coach, yes, coach. It's very, very, very important, very, very important. And now, in my opinion, needs evidently good coaches in the bus, in the grassroots. Good coaches is the more important, understand? And facilities, and compete with teams with more high level for me.
Last, your message for all football fans of India.
Thank you very much for everything. I am in India, staying in my home. Thank you.
So, to develop Indian football, Mr. Habas' suggestion is very simple. Invest in the grassroots training and compete with the superior team who are playing at this moment in the world arena. And by doing that, India can also be able to make herself a very, very prominent football power in the coming days.